Yeah, my first match, we had a JV team. I went out, got a couple takedowns, and then I had 2 consecutive forfeits. And then we got into the championship round. I knew I had a couple cuff kids. So the first kid I got a pin with, got up 14-0 and got a pin. And then my second kid I won, I think 9-7. It was a close match, tough kid. So ended off day with a win.
Can you talk about this tournament overall? You get to wrestle some kids that you don't see very often. You come over here to wrestle some Nebraska kids. What's that do for you? Because you're going in really with no scouting report on a lot of these guys.
You know, it's just it's a good way to get some new matches, new faces. You know, you're never going to see these guys at a state tournament, so you can try some new things, and it's always good to get some new competition, not the same blood.
Coming up here, we're just a few weeks away from postseason wrestling. What are some things you want to work on before we get into some of these really big tournaments late in the season?
You know, we always talk about pushing the pace and grinding on guys, making sure you got the air to go all 6 minutes, all 8.5 minutes if it really needs to. So we just need to get our air down, learn how to grind on guys, and just learn how to win.
All right, Austin, congratulations.
It's a great accomplishment. Not many wrestlers out there getting the 150th win club, and it's a great feeling to be in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you talk about your day overall? How'd you feel out there on the mat?
I had a good day overall. I started off with a forfeit, and then I got 2 pins, and I was gonna end up wrestling a good kid from Nebraska City. We were about 1:30 in, and then I took him out of bounds, scored 2, and ended up breaking his ankle. And I know that kid's a heck of a wrestler, so kind of sucks for him.
Absolutely. For the team, what's this like coming to a dual tournament compared to an individual tournament? You get a lot of guys, a lot of matches for the team, top to bottom.
A dual tournament is great because it just shows that wrestling is not just individual, and we're having to come together at a tournament like this and pull our own weight through the team, and we just have to work together because we can't do it with just one person here.
Absolutely. I asked Austin earlier about some of the things he wants to work on. What do you want to work on here getting into the postseason?
I'm just going to keep training and pushing the pace.
All right, absolutely. Great job today, JJ.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think we performed pretty well. We got a young team, still doing a lot of learning, so we're proud of that performance as far as 4th place goes today.
Can you talk about what did you maybe learn from your team top to bottom? I know we're kind of later in the year, but you get into a tournament like this, a lot of matches. You still you get to see a lot of your guys out there with a lot of matches. Did you learn anything about your guys here top to bottom?
No, it's the same team that we've had. They're completely together. They're unified. And we had a real electric tournament here. I know you noticed that. The fans are into it. The wrestlers are into it. This is a really nice tournament, and that even brings us a little bit closer together. So when we get through some high times, everybody's real excited. When through tough times, our kids are picking each other up.
Absolutely. JJ and Austin, can you talk about the contributions of those 2 guys? I mean, it's got to feel real good for you that you've got 2 guys in there that night in, night out, you're going to have W's for you.
Yeah, that's real nice. Both of them have worked real hard over their careers to get where they're at, and they're just regular good kids that are working hard every day in practice. And what that does, it bleeds over into the other guys because they know those guys, and you get a takedown on JJ or Austin in practice. Say, maybe I can do this. So it really is nice leadership, and their whole career is helping the younger guys.
We're getting here into kind of the stretch run of the season. We're getting down here. We just got a couple weeks left. We're going to have Hawkeye 10 meet, then we're in sectionals, districts, and this is a Clarinda team that always brings a lot of kids to state. What do you think this team's capable of when we get into that postseason?
Well, what we really want more than anything is we want to give everything we got, and then at the end of the day, we can look ourselves in the mirror and say, okay, we did fine, and just let the chips fall where they may. We're just going to give everything we got. So as far as predictions, things like that, I'm not into that.
All right. Well, Coach, nice showing here today, and we'll see you down the road.
All right. Thank you.